The sound of letting go is quieter than you think. It's not a crash, not a scream, not a final blink. It's the soft exhale of a chest that's been holding its breath. The sound of letting go, the only kind of death that isn't really dying, just a loosening of the grip. The sound of letting go, I'm learning to let it slip. I held on for so long, my knuckles were bone white. The sound of letting go, the only thing that's right. The sound of letting go, it's a whisper and a sigh. It's the opening of fingers, the blink of an eye that says I'm done with holding, I'm done with the weight. The sound of letting go, the only kind of gate that opens to a garden where the flowers grow wild. The sound of letting go, I'm learning to be a child. I let go of the anger, let go of the shame, let go of the person who kept whispering my name with a bitterness that poisoned every well I tried to drink. The sound of letting go, the only thing I think is that the silence after is the loudest thing I've heard. The sound of letting go, the only kind of word. My friend says letting go is weakness, you should hold on tight. But the sound of letting go is the only thing that's light. The sound of letting go, it's a whisper and a sigh. It's the opening of fingers, the blink of an eye. It says I'm done with holding, I'm done with the weight. The sound of letting go, the only kind of gate that opens to a garden where the flowers grow wild. The sound of letting go, I'm learning to be a child. The sound is not a sadness, the sound is not a loss. It's the sound of a bird that finally flies across the sky that was always waiting, the air that was always there. The sound of letting go, the only kind of prayer, is the one that doesn't ask for anything, just the strength to release. The sound of letting go, I'm learning to find peace. fence post in the snow, a sentinel of white. The field is blank, the sky is gray, the world has lost its light. The wood is cold, the wire's gone, the cattle are all inside. A fence post in the snow, the only thing that's dried is the memory of the summer, the ghost of the green. A fence post in the snow, I'm learning what I've seen. I've been standing here for hours, watching the flakes descend. A fence post in the snow, the only kind of friend. A fence post in the snow, it doesn't ask for warmth, it just stands there in the cold, a marker of the north, a testament to boundaries, a witness to the freeze. A fence post in the snow, the only thing that's pleased is the wind that whips around it, the frost that grips the wood. A fence post in the snow, I'm learning to be good. I used to need the summer, used to need the sun, I used to need the growing season, the race that had to run. But now I see the beauty in the stillness, in the stop. A fence post in the snow, the only thing that's top is the peak of the winter, the height of the cold. A fence post in the snow, I'm learning to be bold. My friend says winter is depressing, you should move down south. But the fence post in the snow is the only kind of mouth. The fence post in the snow, it doesn't ask for warmth, it just stands there in the cold, a marker of the north, a testament to boundaries, a witness to the freeze. A fence post in the snow, the only thing that's pleased is the wind that whips around it, the frost that grips the wood. A fence post in the snow, I'm learning to be good. The snow will melt in spring, the fence post will see the green, the grass will grow around it, the cattle will be seen. But for now the white is holy, the cold is a shrine. A fence post in the snow, the only kind of line is the line between the seasons, the edge of the year. A fence post in the snow, I'm learning to be here. Fence post cold is on my cheek. The quiet is understood. The field is white, the sky is gray. The world has gone to sleep. A fence post in the snow. The only thing I keep is the memory of the standing, the lesson of the still. A fence post in the snow. I'm learning to be the will.
Last cigarette, I'm holding it between my fingers. The smoke is curling upward. The memory lingers of every late night pause, every crisis and every call. The last cigarette, the only thing that's all, is the habit and the ritual, the pause and the inhale. The last cigarette, I'm learning to exhale. The lighter's in my hand. The flame is small and bright. The last cigarette, the only kind of night. The last cigarette, I'm not gonna light it. I'm just gonna hold it to feel the paper slide. Resistance to the ending, the refusal of the end. The last cigarette, the only kind of friend that I'm leaving behind on purpose, saying goodbye with grace. The last cigarette, I'm learning to change the pace. I've quit 100 times, 101 today. The pack is in the trash, the lighter put away. But this time feels different. This time feels like the last. The last cigarette, the only thing that's past is the need for the crutch, the hunger for the smoke. The last cigarette, I'm learning to be woke. My friend says you'll never quit. It's part of who you are. But the last cigarette is the only kind of star. The last cigarette, I'm not gonna light it. I'm just gonna hold it to feel the paper slide. Resistance to the ending, the refusal of the end. The last cigarette, the only kind of friend that I'm leaving behind on purpose, saying goodbye with grace. The last cigarette, I'm learning to change the pace. The cigarette goes in the trash, the pack follows behind. The lighter's in the drawer, the memories in my mind. But the breath that I'm not smoking is the cleanest I have had. cigarette, the last cigarette. The only thing that's sad is the leaving of the ritual, the loss of the routine. The last cigarette. I'm learning to be clean. For years, thinking I needed the burn, the last cigarette. I'm learning to return. Memories in a mason jar, I keep them on the shelf. The ticket stubs, the photographs, the pieces of myself that I don't want to lose, that I don't want to fade. Memories in a mason jar, the only thing I've made is a collection of the moments, a hoard of the small. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to keep it all. The lid is tight, the glass is clear, the dust is on the top. Memories in a mason jar, the only thing that stopped. Memories in a mason jar, they're not for anyone else, they're just for me, for the late nights when I need to hear the bells of a time that is no longer, a place that is no more. Memories in a mason jar, the only kind of door that opens to the past without letting in the pain. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to remain. Here's the shell from the beach where we first kissed. Here's the key from the apartment that I now barely miss. Here's the ribbon from the gift you gave me Christmas '99. Memories in a mason jar, the only kind of shrine is the one that I have built with my own hands, with my own care. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to repair. My friend says you can't live in the past, you need to throw it out.
But the memories in the mason jar are the only thing I'm about. Memories in a mason jar, they're not for anyone else. They're just for me, for the late nights when I need to hear the bells of a time that is no longer, a place that is no more. Memories in a mason jar, the only kind of door that opens to the past without letting in the pain. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to remain. One day the jar will break, or I will add another. The memories will multiply like a daughter or a brother. But for now the glass is solid, the lid is tight and true. Memories in a mason jar, the only thing I do is keep the past in a container, safe from the decay. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to obey. Memories in a mason jar, I'm opening the lid. The smell of time is sweet and musty, the things that I have hid from the world, from the present, from the pressure of the now. Memories in a mason jar, the only kind of vow is the one I make to myself to keep the moment safe. Memories in a mason jar, I'm learning to be brave.
Porch where we said nothing, it's where we said the most. The silence was a language, the stillness was a ghost of every word we couldn't speak, of every fear we had. The porch where we said nothing, the only thing that's glad is the wood that heard our breathing, the screen that felt our gaze. The porch where we said nothing, I'm learning to be amazed. We sat there for hours, the sun went down, the moon came up. The porch where we said nothing, the only kind of cup. The porch where we said nothing, it's not a place of lack, it's a place of the presence, the silence of the track that leads to understanding, that leads to the unspoken word. The porch where we said nothing, the only thing I've heard is the truth that doesn't need a voice, the love that doesn't need a name. The porch where we said nothing, I'm learning to be the tried to talk, sometimes the words would get in the way. They'd trip and stumble, break and fall. They'd have nothing to say, but the silence was a river. It carried everything. The porch where we said nothing. The only kind of spring is the one that rises from the quiet, the water of the still. The porch where we said nothing. I'm learning to be the will. My friend says communication is key. You need to speak your mind. But the porch where we said nothing is the only thing that's kind. The porch where we said nothing. It's not a place of lack. It's a place of the presence, the silence of the track that leads to understanding, that leads to the unspoken word. The porch where we said nothing. The only thing I've heard is the truth that doesn't need a voice, the love that doesn't need a name. The porch where we said nothing. I'm learning to be the same. The words will come eventually, the silence will break, but the memory of the quiet is the only thing I'll take from the hours of the being, from the gift of the still. The porch where we said nothing. The only kind of will is the will to let the silence speak, to let the quiet teach. The porch where we said nothing. I'm learning to reach. The silence is a presence, a creature of its own. It wraps around me like a blanket, tells me I'm okay. The porch where we said nothing. The only thing I'll say is thank you for the quiet. Thank you for the space. The porch where we said nothing. I'm learning to embrace. Rust on a rainy day, the water makes it glow. The orange on the metal, the pattern of the slow decay that is a teacher, a lesson in the pause. Rust on a rainy day, the only kind of cause is the oxidation of the old, the breakdown of the strong. Rust on a rainy day. I'm learning to belong. The rain is falling gently, the rust is bleeding red. Rust on a rainy day, the only thing that's said. Rust on a rainy day, it's not a sign of weakness, it's a map of the years, a drawing of the bleakness that turns to beauty when you look close. When you take the time to see rust on a rainy day, the only kind of key that opens the door to the past, to the history of the metal. Rust on a rainy day, I'm learning to let the kettle. Truck in the field has been there for decades. The rust is like a painting, the colors are not made by any human hand, just by the rain and the sun. Rust on a rainy day, the only thing that's won is the battle of the elements, the war of time and space. Rust on a rainy day, I'm learning to embrace. My friend says rust is ugly, you should scrap the truck for parts. But the rust on a rainy day is the only kind of art. Rust on a rainy day, it's not a sign of weakness, it's a map of the years, a drawing of the bleakness that turns to beauty when you look close. When you take the time to see rust on a rainy day, the only kind of key that opens the door to the past, to the history of the metal. Rust on a rainy day, I'm learning to let the kettle. The rain will stop eventually, the rust will dry and fade, but the pattern of the oxidation is a story that is made of the moments of the moisture, the hours of the damp. Rust on a rainy day, the only kind of lamp is the one that shines on the decay, that lights the crumbling wall. Rust on a rainy day, I'm learning to see it all. Truck is orange and brown, the beauty is revealed. The rust is not a flaw, it's a testament to time. Rust on a rainy day, the only kind of rhyme is the one that celebrates the broken, the one that loves the crack. Rust on a rainy day, I'm not turning back. shoulder, where I pull over when I'm tired. The gravel crunches under my feet. The engine has expired. For a moment, for a minute, for the time it takes to breathe. The highway shoulder, the only kind of sheath for the sword of the journey, for the blade of the drive. The highway shoulder, I'm learning to be alive. The cars are speeding past me, a blur of metal and light. The highway shoulder, the only thing that's right. The highway shoulder, it's not a place of failure. It's a place of the rest, a place of the inhalation of the air that isn't moving, the stillness of the stop. The highway shoulder, the only kind of crop is the harvest of the pause, the yield of the break. The highway shoulder, I'm learning to be awake. I used to drive for hours, wouldn't let myself slow down. I thought the rest was weakness, I thought the pause a frown. On the face of the ambition, the scowl of the goal. The highway shoulder, the only thing that's whole is the memory of the stopping, the wisdom of the yield. The highway shoulder, I'm learning to be healed. My friend says keep on driving, you'll get there faster if you push. But the highway shoulder is the only kind of bush. The highway shoulder, it's not a place of failure. It's a place of the rest, a place of the inhalation of the air that isn't moving, the stillness of the stop. The highway shoulder, the only kind of crop is the harvest of the pause, the yield of the break. The highway shoulder, I'm learning to be awake. The shoulder is a teacher, the gravel is a friend. It tells me that the journey doesn't have to never end. It tells me that the stopping is a part of the design. The highway shoulder, the only kind of line is the one that runs beside the road that offers a retreat. The highway shoulder, I'm learning to be the beat. I'm pulling over now, the engine's off, the silence is a sacred cow. I'm sitting on the hood, watching the cars go by. the highway shoulder, the only kind of sky is the one that's always there, waiting for the stop, the highway shoulder. I'm learning to be the top. Whistle in the static, a note above the noise. The radio is garbage, the signal is a poise. Between the stations in the hiss, a melody appears. A whistle in the static, the only thing that steers me away from the frustration, away from the despair. A whistle in the static, I'm learning to be there. I've been scanning for an hour, looking for clean frequency. A whistle in the static, the only thing that's free. A whistle in the static, it's not a perfect song, it's just a hint of music, a proof that I'm not wrong. To keep on listening, keep on tuning, keep on turning the dial. A whistle in the static, the only kind of smile is the one that comes from nothing, the joy that has no source. A whistle in the static, I'm learning to endorse. The world is full of noise, the internet is loud, the news is a disaster, the crowd is a shroud. But sometimes in the chaos, if you listen really close, a whistle in the static, the only kind of dose of hope that you can swallow, of peace that you can drink. A whistle in the static, I'm learning to think. My friend says turn it off, the static is just noise. But the whistle in the static is the only kind of voice. A whistle in the static, it's not a perfect song, it's just a hint of music, a proof that I'm not wrong. To keep on listening, keep on tuning, keep on turning the dial. A whistle in the static, the only kind of smile is the one that comes from nothing, the joy that has no source. A whistle in the static, I'm learning to endorse. The whistle will fade eventually, the static will return, but the memory of the music is the only thing I learn. Is that the noise is not the enemy, the static is a friend. A whistle in the static, the only kind of end is the one that is a beginning, the door that is a crack,
a whistle in the static. I'm learning to come back.
That I will keep on searching, keep on tuning in. A whistle in the static, the only kind of wind is the one that comes from patience, from the willingness to wait. A whistle in the static, I'm learning to relate.
Corner where I forgot you, it's at the end of the street, the one where we used to meet, the one where our eyes would meet. I walked there yesterday, and for the first time in a year, the corner where I forgot you, the only thing that's clear is that the ghost is finally lifted, the memory has released. The corner where I forgot you, I'm learning to be at peace. I stood on the spot where we used to kiss and felt nothing at all. The corner where I forgot you, the only kind of fall. The corner where I forgot you, it's not a place of pain, it's just a corner, just a street, just a sign that's in the rain. The ghost is gone, the echoes faint, the memory is a blur. The corner where I forgot you, the only thing that's her. It's not her anymore, just a shape, just a shadow on the ground. The corner where I forgot you, I'm learning to be unbound. I used to avoid that corner, used to take the long way home. I used to cross the street, I used to feel alone. But yesterday I walked right through it, didn't even slow my pace. The corner where I forgot you, the only kind of grace is the grace of the forgetting, the mercy of the faith. The corner where I forgot you, I'm learning to be unafraid. My friend says you'll never forget, you just learn to live with the scar. But the corner where I forgot you is the only thing that's far. The corner where I forgot you, it's not a place of pain, it's just a corner,
turns the lock of the past, that opens the door to the now, the corner where I forgot you. I'm learning to be the is the one that moves me forward, the one that doesn't look back, the corner where I forgot you. I'm learning to be the track. The horizon bends, that's where I'm headed now. The line is not a line, it's a curve, a twist, a bow. To the unknown, to the mystery, to the thing I cannot see. Where the horizon bends, the only thing that's free is the space beyond the bending, the land beyond the curve. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to serve. I used to need a straight line, used to need a clear view. Where the horizon bends, the only thing that's true. Where the horizon bends, it's not a destination, it's just a promise of a change, a beautiful frustration. Will the eye that cannot see beyond the curve of the earth? Where the horizon bends, the only kind of birth is the one that happens in the not knowing, the one that comes from trust. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to adjust. My father used to say the bend is where the road gets good. He'd point to the horizon, the place where the earth withstood the weight of the straight line, the boredom of the flat. Where the horizon bends, the only kind of spat between the known and the unknown, the seen and the unseen. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to be green. My friend says you need a plan, you need to know what's ahead. But where the horizon bends is the only thing that's fair. Where the horizon bends, it's not a destination, it's just a promise of a change, a beautiful
frustration of the eye that cannot see beyond the curve of the earth, where the horizon bends. The only kind of birth is the one that happens in the not knowing, the one that comes from trust. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to adjust. The bend is not an ending, the bend is not a wall. It's just a turn, just a shift, just a change in the sprawl of the land that is waiting, of the path that is ahead. Where the horizon bends, the only thing that's said is the whisper of the possible, the murmur of the maybe. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to be the baby. Not knowing what is waiting, just trusting in the turn. Where the horizon bends, the only kind of burn is the one that fuels the engine, the one that lights the way. Where the horizon bends, I'm learning to obey.
Last time I saw you smile, it was a Tuesday in the spring. The sun was on your face, the birds began to sing. You didn't know it was the last, you didn't know the end. The last time I saw you smile, the only kind of friend that I have left is the memory, the photograph inside my head. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing I've said. I've been trying to remember every detail of the light. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing that's bright. The last time I saw you smile, I didn't take a picture. I didn't know the frame would be the only thing that stricture in the gallery of my heart, on the wall of my mind. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing I find is the curve of your lips
crinkle of your eye, the last time I saw you smile, the only thing that's high. I've seen 1,000 smiles since then, from strangers and from friends, but none of them have had the light that your smile still lends to my memory, to my dark days, to the winter of my grief. The last time I saw you smile, the only relief is the knowledge that it happened, that you were once so bright. The last time I saw you smile, the only kind of light. My friend says you have to let it go, you have to move ahead, but the last time I saw you smile is the only thing that's fair. The last time I saw you smile, I didn't take a picture, I didn't know the frame would be the only thing that stricture in the gallery of my heart, on the wall of my mind. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing I find is the curve of your lips, the crinkle of your eye. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing that's high. I know you're not smiling now, I know the smile is gone, but the memory of the smile is the only kind of dawn that breaks through the darkness, that tells me not to quit. The last time I saw you smile, the only thing that's lit is the fire in my chest, the warmth in my heart. The last time I saw you smile, I'm learning how to part. Just as a place to rest when the world is cold and distant, when the light is hard to find. The last time I saw you smile, the only kind of kind is the memory of the gesture, the ghost of the grace. The last time I saw you smile, I'm learning to keep pace.
Bottles on a windowsill, green and brown and clear. Everyone a memory, everyone a year of something that I drank to celebrate or numb. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing that's come from the chaos of my living, from the mess of my despair. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing that's there. The sun shines through the glass, casts rainbows on the floor. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing I'm for. Bottles on a windowsill, they're not for drinking now. They're just a monument to the person I don't know how to be anymore. The person I was trying to forget. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing that's said. In stone, in glass, in memory, in the dust upon the ledge. Bottles on a windowsill, the only kind of pledge. The whiskey bottle from the night you left is empty, but it's there. The wine bottle from the celebration when I cut my hair. The beer bottle from the summer that we spent beside the lake. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing I make is a collection of the moments, a gallery of the past. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing that lasts. My friend says throw them out, they're just clutter and debris. But the bottles on the windowsill are the only part of me. Bottles on a windowsill, they're not for drinking now. They're just a monument to the person I don't know how to be anymore. The person I was trying to forget. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing that's said. In stone, in glass, in memory, in the dust upon the ledge. Bottles on a windowsill, the only kind of pledge. I don't drink anymore, the bottles are just art. A still life of a life that tried to fall apart and then pulled itself together, piece by piece by piece. Bottles on a windowsill, the only kind of peace is the light that filters through them, the colors on the wall. Bottles on a windowsill, the most beautiful fall. The glass is a star that shines when the sun hits, that glows when the light is right. Bottles on a windowsill, the only kind of light that doesn't burn but warms me, that doesn't blind but shows. Bottles on a windowsill, the only thing